You can see the damage on the top slope here. Obviously we have valleys woven together here. So in this dormer, those shingles would actually come probably 6 to 8 inches up on that rear slope there. So I just wanted to point that out. Obviously that's extremely important. See some damage on the rear elevation fascia and soffit here as well. So again, we're on the rear elevation here. You can see some damage, possible wind blown debris to the siding here. Just wanted to point that out. So again, we're on the rear elevation here. I just wanted to point out the damage on the siding here. So it's important to note, you can see the siding does appear to be installed up underneath the soffit. So that's all going to need to be manipulated. It does appear to be from the front elevation soffit damaged. This does appear to be aluminum, which is very, very tough to detach and reset without damaging. So let's take a look here too at this soffit. So you can see on the rear here as well, this siding does appear to be installed up underneath the soffit there. So all that's going to need to be manipulated during the repair process. And again, this is aluminum soffit, and as everybody knows, aluminum is very, very difficult to manipulate, especially with the nails and it being fastened without it damaging, being bent and so forth. So we are going to put in for replacement of the soffit and the fascia for that reason, because I don't see a way to get this repair or replacement completed without that being replaced. Again, there's some damage up here on the side, obviously some windblown gutter there as well. Again, so we're on the rear elevation here. You can see some damage on the top here. It looks like it's consistent with possible windblown debris. So I just want to point that out there. I know I'm doing a lot of short videos. We'll try to merge all these together. But yeah, I got some close-ups as well, so there does appear to be some damage on the rear elevation here as well. All right, so I just want to go over some damage here. He had some damage on the front elevation kick out here. I wanted to point that out. Obviously this would be on the front elevation here, as you can see. And then additionally, there's some damage on the right elevation here, right over by the light. You can see, again, it's possible windblown debris. I actually missed this initially. I did not get a picture of that. Let me see here. Okay, I think we got all the damages on the siding here. And again, you can see the siding is actually installed up underneath the, or appears to be installed up underneath the soffit. And again, aluminum soffit. So we'll hop up on the roof and take a look. We're going to do a quick video of the damages on the lower side of the roof. I do want to point out there is some additional damage on the siding here. This would be on the rear elevation. I got a picture of that already. Would be on the rear left slope here. Okay, we're going over to the rear right slope. Get a overview of that. Looks like the tab there is missing. Some obvious damage here as well. Again, rear right. We'll get up there here in a bit. Again, we got another tab missing there. On this side, I do want to point out, actually, there's some what appears to be hail damage here on the chimney flashing. Additionally, you can see some what appears to be set flashing here up underneath. You can see the two pieces here. Okay, let's go in the front here. Some damage to the shingles in the front. Not quite sure what it caused this. Possible windblown debris. Hard to say. I was not here. And then additionally, there's counter flashing installed. I want to point that out. Looks like they tried to make it look nice and neat, with the shingle tops. So again, you can see it here. Counter flashing is installed. That's very important. Okay, we're gonna go over here on the other side of the roof. It's getting hot out. Get on the front slope here. I have a windblown tab. See it is off there. Again, And then on the rear lower slope, again, I wanted to point out the step flashing. You know, if they installed it here, it's fair to say it's installed on the, you know, on the rake as well. So we'll do another video on the top slopes here. We're also going to do a repairability test as well to see if the shingles are repairable and pliable. We're on the top slope here. Get some pictures of, you know, I got obvious damage here. Additionally, I pointed this out from down below. That's some hail damage here as well. I pointed this out from down below. This slope actually goes, you know, right up in this this back slope here, which is very important. You know, when they design these shingles for high wind rating, you know, they didn't necessarily make them to separate from each other. That's the whole point. Actually, that looks like there's some gutter damage here as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to do an attempted repair over in this area. See if these shingles are repairable, pliable. And we're going to do a video of that as well. Actually, let's see, these videos only go about 3 minutes, so let's see if we can get it in here. Repair attempt 1. Okay. So again, as you can see, so this shingle is up underneath here. It's going to need to be, you know, it's obviously affected, and so forth. Which means that, you know, this shingle will also need to be manipulated. So let's see these lower shingles here. Let's see if we can. Okay, so we're going to stop this attempted repair. We'll get some close-ups. As you can see, a little two-step there. The shingles are not repairable or pliable. You can see some mat transfer there. It's pulling up from this bottom shingle. That's just a domino effect. What's going to happen is when they get over here, as you can see, these valleys, these shingles are actually up underneath. Those are sealed down really well as well. All of this is going to be affected. There's definitely a lack of repairability here. These shingles were meant to be on this roof for a really long time. It's just an unfortunate event. We're going to put it for a full roof replacement based on the damages noted and videoed, and we'll get the documentation over to you guys as soon as possible.